So it's solve, come back to me please. Solve, I'll do z squared minus 4z plus 29 equals 0. Okay? So, how do you know the answer is going to be a complex number? Because what letter have they used? Z. They've used Z instead of X. So that means you know it's going to be a complex number. As in, there's going to be an I in your answer. Okay? Right. So you're going to use the minus B formula, because it's a quadratic equation. As in, there's a squared term. B squared minus 4AC all over 2 times A. So A is a number in front of Z squared. So what number is in front of Z squared? 1. B is the number in front of Z, minus 4. And C is the number on its own, which is 29. So then you fill in. Okay? So like before, like algebra, and I know you're good at this, so minus 4 plus minus the square root of B is minus 4 to be squared minus 4 times A times C is 29 all over 2 times A. 2 times A is 2 times 1. So I have minus 4. Right. So you are not able to put the whole lot of it into the calculator anymore. You only put what's under the square root sign. Now not the square root sign, because if you put the square root sign, you'll get an error message. So you just put open bracket minus 4 close bracket squared minus 4 bracket 1 bracket 29. Okay, so 4 nines are, that's 4 20s, 4 nines are 36, 116 minus 100. Okay, all over 2 times A, which is 2 times 1, which is 2. Right? Okay? So you have to break up the minus B formula. You can't put it all in anymore. If you do, you'll end up with an error message and it'll wreck your head. Right? Over here to the side, I'm going to do the square root of minus 100. So the square root of minus 100 can be written as the square root of 100 multiplied by the square root of minus 1. Isn't that right? What is the square root of 100? 10. What's the square root of minus 1? How do we write that? I. So instead of square root of minus 100, girls, I'm writing minus 4 plus or minus 10 I. Because that's how we write the square root of minus 100. Oh, it was minus 4, because it's minus B. Yeah, so that became a plus. Yeah, so I put no sign. Oh yeah, I see the problem. Yes. Yes. Where am I getting the minus 100? You know when I type open bracket minus 4 close bracket squared minus 4, so all that, everything you see there except the square root sign, when you put that into the calculator you get minus 100. Okay, so I'm putting all this bit here into the calculator. So open bracket minus 4 close bracket squared minus 4 open bracket 1 close bracket open bracket 29 close bracket. So you type it as you see it into the calculator. Are you doing it? Sorry? Oh, you got it. Right. Okay. Sorry, I was waiting for you to get it. Right. Okay. When you get to here, girls, it's each term divided by 2. So what's 4 divided by 2? 4 divided by 2 is 2. Then I have a plus minus. What's 10i divided by 2? 5i. There's your answer. One answer is 2 plus 5i. The other answer is 2 minus 5i. Okay? Are we okay? Right. I'll do a third example. Example 3. So solve just give me a minute and I'll find one. Z squared minus 8z plus 25. Right? The answer is going to have an I in it. How do you know the answer is going to have an I in it? How am I supposed to, because they've used the letter Z, right? So you're using the minus b formula, plus minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2 times a. Always write down the formula before you fill it in, because you get marks. Whereas if you start filling it in, you fill it in wrong, you get no marks. What's a? 1. What's b? Minus 8. What's c? 25. Okay? So then you fill in. So it's minus 8 plus minus the square root of b to be squared is minus 8 to be squared minus 4 times a is 1, c is 25 all over 2 times a, which is 2 times 1. So minus by a minus is a plus. Okay, so that's 8 plus or minus the square root of, now you put what's under the square root sign into the calculator and you get minus 36. Well, you should get minus 36. Okay, all over 2. So then to the side, you take out square root of minus 36. How do you write the square root of minus 36? It's the square root of 36 multiplied by the square root of minus 1. So what would that be? Square root of 36 is 6, and square root of minus 1 is written as I. So it's 8 plus minus 6i divided by 2. And divided by 2 means you divide each term by 2. So 8 divided by 2 is what? 4. Plus minus, what's 6 divided by 2 is? 3i. So one answer is 4 plus 3i, the other answer is 4 minus 3i. Push it up, sorry, yeah. You got a minus 100 and? Close bracket squared minus 4 bracket, you're after typing something wrong now. Oh yeah. Yeah. Right, okay, are we good?